Buff your lips payo Warda.
Hey, you guys. I had somebody ask me the other day, how long does the exfoliation process last? And I wanted to do a video to kind of explain and go into it more in depth. I've talked about it a little bit before, but I really wanted to go more in depth to answer that question so that everyone can have a really uh, realistic expectation. I just said really realistic expectation of what it's like when you start using LipSense. So I'm just going to share my experience with using LipSense, and because I think that's the best way to do it. So basically, the first week I started using it, I describe as my honeymoon phase because um, I would put the color on, it would last, it looked great on my lips, I didn't have any problems with it. I was so happy with it, and everything was going great. By week 2, that was not the case. I started, uh, I could start noticing my lips were feeling drier throughout the day. I was applying the gloss more often, and just a more drier feeling as I was using the LipSense. By week 3, I really started to see like really chapped lips, is what it felt like. The color would go on fine in the morning, but then by halfway through the day, my lips would be cracked, the color might be cracked, just really lots of extreme dryness. I did notice, like when I would get really close to the mirror, I could see all that. And as long as I would put gloss on, or whenever I would put the gloss on and step away, the color still looked great. It looked good. But when I was really close, I noticed that my lips did not look so great. So that's nice that it still doesn't look terrible, but it didn't feel so great. My lips didn't feel good. Um, by that point, um, I would carry the whatever color I was wearing with me so that I could reapply because, especially on my waterline in here, I was having to reapply halfway through the day because the color wasn't staying. And so it really didn't bother me that much. I would just put another layer on or another 3 layers on where the color was coming off, and just put the gloss on again because it was still lasting longer than normal lipstick. By week 4, I feel like it was getting a little bit better. Um, the visual cracks and dryness was gone. I was still using the gloss quite a bit, quite a lot. Um, I think in that probably the first 6 weeks, maybe 2 months, I went through an entire bottle of gloss, which I feel like is really quick, especially now. I don't go through gloss. I have a bottle of gloss now that I've had for probably a month, and I've used about a quarter of it. So that gives you an idea of how it gets better. So those first 4 weeks were, I felt like they were really hard, especially when my lips started cracking, and I felt like the color wasn't staying as well. It was really frustrating for me. But I had all these people who had been using the product longer than me, who had these lips that just looked fabulous. And so I just kept thinking, I mean, if they can get through it, then I can get through it, right? If their lips still look good when they're using it, it's not because I'm doing something wrong. I just need to stick with it. Um, so I can say now, I've been using it, LipSense, for about 2.5 months. I do feel like my lips are much healthier. I feel like they look younger, they look smoother, the color stays on longer. I don't have to reapply my color throughout halfway through the day anymore because it just stays. Whereas before it didn't, and it goes on smoother as well. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel, but I don't want you to think that it's going to be quick, that this is not going to last very long, because honestly, that's just not the case. For some people, it is shorter, but I want you to go in thinking it's going to take a month before I really start seeing the results that I want to see. Um, because if that's what you're thinking and it's sooner, then great. Um, just a few tips really quick. Take your color off at night. Don't leave it on. Let your lips have a break. Either use the remover that we have or wash it off with your regular face remover. But when you do, when you're taking off, you're exfoliating your lips. You're getting that layer of wax and buildup that the LipSense is cutting through. You're getting that off. So when you take your color off, apply your gloss. It's super moisturizing. It'll help your lips heal and 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 get prettier faster. If you have the lip balm, use that. I know the lip balm is out of stock right now, so that's kind of frustrating because not everyone can get it. But there is a replacement that I've heard, an alternative that I've heard is really good. I haven't tried it myself, but it's called Aquifers Lip Repair. You can get it at Walmart for $4. So I've heard it's a really great alternative for the lip balm. It does not have any of the bad waxes that other products have in it, so it will not interfere with your LipSense or the exfoliation process. It actually helps speed up the process because it repairs your lips. And the last tip is to just hang in there. The whole point of this is that I want you guys to use this product and to really, really love your lips. That's why I started this. And I know that if you just hang in there, that you will. The end result will be something that you are really happy with, and that you will not be able to stop using it. Um, my mom was just telling me today that she made it to work this morning and she didn't have her LipSense, and she was just felt almost naked because she's so used to having color on and the way that she looks when she has it on. And I feel exactly the same way. When I'm not wearing my LipSense, I feel like I don't look as good as I would like to. So, um, keep using it every day. Hang in there, and you're going to like the results. And if you guys have any questions, just comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye.